Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening once again. You are all welcome. Today it's Saturday, 29th of October, and this is the Ghanaian webinar we always hear on Saturday. Thank you all for joining. And our family in YouTube, thank you for tuning in. As you all know, you just write your comments and click the like button. So anytime we come live like this, you will see us. So that anytime we upload a video, you'll get notified so you can join us. Thank you once again. My name is Grace Christiansen. I'm coming your way from Germany. And this webinar is in Twi and in English. And today we have our special guest. The name is Michael Ojantambia. This name, today I was trying to practice it for almost 1 hour. I was just walking in my room. And he will be joining us very, very soon. As I'm not wasting, I won't waste much time. I don't know where is Anita. Anita, please, can you chip in? And then please give us some motivation and some update in English. And later on, our brother Edward is coming in, our father and our pastor Edward is coming in to give us in Twi, and then someone will come in again. Before then, I'll hand the mic over to Anita Boaje. Please, can you come in? Thank you, Anita. God bless you.
Thank you, Mama Grace. As you guys can see and hear, I am not feeling my best today, but you know, the love that I have for this family, I just suck it up and just came to deliver. So please make sure you have your pens and paper if you did not take notes. I just want to send greetings to everybody back home, here in Canada, and across to Germany. Hello, everyone. I to be grateful.
Anita Yari.
And it's going to take my picture away for a little bit, but it sound.
Okay, Anita. Me pacho me kasanti se eye free and was chip in.
And it is about gratefulness.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Sorry about this.
Anita, you can
everybody to picture themselves and the life that you're going to, and picture how your life was before you came in contact. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, please, sis.
Yes, Anita,
can everybody hear me?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So be grateful for the things that are coming into your life. Be grateful for how comfortable you're going to be. Give trust in yourself regardless of how you are feeling. Because if you are part of OnPassive and part of this organization, you are worthy and beautiful to be part of this new beginning of your life. Allow that voice in your spirit that encourages you on a daily basis, that gives you positive thoughts, that gives you the vision of greatness. Allow that, small voice to be grand. Allow your vision to be beyond measures. Think about everything that you can achieve without limitation. Open your mind to receive in abundance. Connect to your higher self and internally be grateful for the blessings that is about to pour into your life. Constantly remind yourself how grateful you are and how appreciative you are by expressing the deepest part of your gratefulness. Take it as you are supposed to be here in OnPassive. This is a new life. This is a new beginning. And to start it off with gratefulness, you have to concentrate on all the good things that are in your life, the big things. Forget about the small things that are not going well. Keep your mind on the gratefulness. Value your importance. Value your life. Value the things that are great in your life. Tell yourself on a daily basis that you are worthy to be part of this organization. You are worthy to be in this place in this moment. Give yourself the permission, your intuition to guide you to the right places and to the right people. For me, I count myself as a blessing because I know the magnitude of what OnPassive is. And when I express myself, I genuinely want everybody to know that this is coming to me because I asked the universe for it. Whoever has that same feeling about OnPassive, count yourself a blessing. Choose to be kind to yourself and love abundantly, love unconditionally, and know that God is guiding you to where you're supposed to be. All right. So that's a little bit motivation that I have for you guys today. For me, I am grateful for Mama Grace. I am grateful for Sister Linda. I am grateful for every single person that is part of this organization. And I am grateful to be here right now, sick or not. I am just grateful. So if missed enough. There is so much great out of passive that if you are not excited, you are not human. Sorry, you were probably a metal something. But the first thing Ash said is he is proud to be the one born to make such an impact in the lives of people. And for me, I am proud that he was the chosen one to be that person to make this impact in my life, because we know how Zoom is. The Zoom cuts off, it cuts in, it goes, your head is stable, it's not stable. There's just so much drama when you're trying to hold a webinar with some of these softwares that we have right now. And to have a great person like Ash Mufara take that, leap of faith and take that, strength to say, you know what, I'm gonna is better. That makes me extreme. The people behind the scenes, because a lot of times
Anita, turn the camera off. You're a beboa. The patcho. Okay. Minianum. Say Anita line etitiko. Update Mr. Ash the bag. He was just trying to talk about the update a little bit, and the line is not good at all. The internet line, it's not helping us today. But we can go ahead with Brother Edward. Just come in with the tree one, and then we will chip it again. Brother Edward, please, can you unmute yourself, please? Thank you.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, Sister Anita, you're back.
Guys, my internet is giving me problem. I'm back. So sorry. My internet is giving me a little bit of problem. And I feel like, whenever you have good news, that's what Zoom does to you. So my apologies, guys. If I can continue, I'll greatly appreciate it. So
please go ahead.
I was just on the verge. All right. Thank you. I was just on the verge of expressing how excited it is with the people behind the scenes doing the work tirelessly. We have to give thanks to our team in Dubai, as they are excelling beyond measures. They are doing so much great things for us that if you did not, see this webinar, you need to go back to your back office and listen to it and take in every single thing, because I'm just summarizing the things that Ash said. Just, we have things that are coming from to OnPassive, like O Media. We have a team that is working so tirelessly to create a network of people that are just going to make sure that every T is crossed and every I is dotted. And if you are not proud to be part of such an organization, and to make it even more exciting, the 3 products that are coming out freely for us to be able to use and penetrate is OConnect. And OConnect, oh my God, if you know the features, if you understand the magnitude of the work that was put into it, I just want you guys to know that Ash is saying that if you have signed your NDA, understand what it means to sign an NDA. And if you feel like, you know what, you don't want to be part of OnPassive anymore, it's very simple. Just say it and he will return your money. It is not a big deal to him because he understands what it is that he is putting into the world. When you have clarity of your vision, you don't need confirmation from anywhere. You don't need anyone to tell you doing. Understand what the terms and conditions mean. You have to abide by those terms and those conditions. And if you don't abide by them, it is not difficult for Mr. Ash to just simply give you your money and say goodbye. And this goes out to all the leaders because you want to set an example for the rest of the people to follow. So again, like I said, sign your NDA in your back office and read the terms and condition of every single product before you sign your NDA, so you are clear. Also, the terms and condition, make sure you read it very well and you have clarity of what you're committing yourself to. All right. Ash also said we need to give thanks and prayers to the team in Dubai because the things that they are doing is just beyond measures. Beyond measures. They did an event and they dedicated the events to breast cancer awareness. This is something that melts my heart because we know how many women go through breast cancer, how many men suffer from prostate and all that. And the organization that you belong to is already recognizing these issues that the world faces. And we are doing events, to support whatever it is that is happening out there in every single part of the world. And that's why you should be proud to be in this house. You should be proud. We are building a global media. And when I say a global media, it is not something that is for somebody else. It's for us. It is our own global media platform. So imagine if you want to get into media yourself. This is a place that you can penetrate. Maybe you want to be a broadcaster. Maybe you want to go out there and do interviews on behalf of OnPassive. Maybe you want to be a public relation person. Maybe you want to do marketing campaigns. Maybe you want to just simply do the videos. This is an opportunity for you to excel beyond measures. And for me, I count myself as a blessing on a daily basis. Some of us have amazing skills that they have gone to university for, but because of circumstances, they're not able to use these skills that they have attained. And for me, it presses me because I know people like that have the education background, but because of life circumstance, they're not able to use their talent for what they want to do. Ash Mufara is saying, stress no more. Be rest assured, there is going to be a TV production section for OnPassive for those people that have such skills and talents when it comes to creativity. And then he's also creating a division for kids. Oh my gosh. When I heard that, I was like, I'm a mom. And a lot of times when you go to certain countries, you see TV programs for children, and it just hurts my soul. But to be able to know that I am part of OnPassive, and these are the things that they see will develop our children before they become leaders in our community, it just melts my spirit. So for me, I love that part that we get to learn. We get to integrate ourselves. We get to communicate. You get intellectual. The more you use OnPassive products, the more knowledgeable of artificial intelligence that you will get or gain. And this is on a global scale. You can learn multiple languages if you want to. And to top it off, Ash is creating something called Oh Woman. Oh Woman is obviously going to just cater to specific things that women need. We know about men's health, but imagine having a platform that is going to educate you about women's health, what women want to do, women entrepreneurs. It's just beyond me. And then there is going to be a university, a virtual university, in case you don't have the skills and you just want to advance. You don't got to leave India to come to Canada. You don't got to leave Canada to go to Ghana. You can do all this virtually. Hey, when I say it, I just get like goosebumps over my body because I'm like, this thing is so beyond. The word impactful is tiny. When I hear the word impact, I know Ash is making an impact, but this is more than an impact. This is the kaboom. This is beyond me. So I want you guys to know that you are in the right place, and anything that is coming to distract you, be alert and aware, and learn to say no. Learn to say no to the things that are going to distract you to your virtue. OnPassive and here, this is it. Just look at the many things, the many divisions that your organization has, and how much you can gain in this world with just being part of the organization. And we're not talking about the products that are free. Some of the products that are not free is even beyond measures. So count yourself a blessing to be here. You are part of an innovative organization that continues to reinvent itself. Okay? I am so grateful to be part of this organization, to be part of a successful team. When I look at my leader, Mama Grace, on a constant basis, she reminds me of what it means to be a leader and what it means to keep on becoming an overachiever. Don't settle for cramps and crannies. Come on, that is nothing. Count yourself great and surround yourself around great people who will propel your success. So I'm going to summarize and end it here. Please go to your back office. Make sure you watch this webinar. Share it with a friend, a family member, someone that you know that can benefit from this. And don't just sit down and silence yourself and harbor all this goodness in yourself. It's selfish to just know that you're part of such a great place and you're keeping it to yourself. Please don't be that person. Share it even to your enemies, because one day they will turn around and say, man, I am so grateful for this person coming into my life. So I will end it here. Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Anita Abwaje, and I'm talking from Canada, London, Ontario. Thank you. Bye.
Obronino Akaneho, Anita Abwaji, thank you so much. This lady, anytime you talk, today you are sick and you are talking. When you are not sick, I don't know, you will fly. Okay. Ebusia for update kakra and odia breyelo. If you are here, and last Thursday, if you are not in the webinar with our CEO, please log into your back office. We have a lot of information out there, and we cannot bring it out. We just said a bit of it. And for now, I'll hand over back to our brother Edward, our one and only father in the house, for him to come with a tree section. Brother Edward, please, you are welcome again. And please, can you?
Okay. Grace, thank you. Sister Anita, thank you very much. You did so good. Although you are sick, but you tried to give us something. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Self-devoting. Yeah, and you know, senior 83 in your bar and Anita Hono. Updates are Mr. Ash at my last Thursday, no, and in your bar. No, you will so on Tiapo now, so you're don't Obomodia at the brain asashi in crime. Each says, Nania brepa or domain in upper so wine in answer then your queen yet and your massy. Good, it is a breed ye the tree dear no ever back. It you were yawadano bra Mr. Ash by no or man who said or no a friend of Ash na you won't say on your day. O man sacra be bree oh we are say a ma nipa be a home and tone. Say oh ni muji di nkwa said Nima or Debano, so about for so dear, wait me about for so. Na Ufina some nice cry say, or Payina chow Adentia, a sign senior Zuma near the year Jumano, a high bino nema, there will be more home to me when room with Vinci Chroma room near you, my traction. Adentina, na it is a sign said, and you man quay or on side. Now so in enemy, a debano, a sacraca siapa. Iti yehwe kwan kese se okonet beba na nyema zoom eme hu hu amane no abeyi ni nyina afi ho ya iti omehu nso se obeka bibia fa Dubai office no ho na afi so enua no me edwuma ho no na owie nso wasan de akọ India Hyderabad na enum na obie ntoma ani so kyerɛ yɛn ɛwɔ all media ho na nneɛma a yɛhu yɛn deɛ yɛni gye pa adentie fi sɛ nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔ Mr. Ash wɔyɛ a yɛn deɛ yɛnim ho hwee wɔayɛ te sɛ nneɛma Mr. Ash wɔyɛ na ayɛ sɛ puzzle bi a otwitwa ne nyinaa na wahyehyɛ fɔwe a na ɔde abɛhyɛ mu no te sɛ biribiara nso kɔ pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ eti Britain no fi aseɛ organize saa the same all media no ne yɛnim ho hwee na so last Thursday ne deɛ ɔmane yɛ open to us we bie so kyerɛ yɛn yɛmehu all media for no dwuma a ɔmo ba bɛdi menuanom saa all media no dwuma ɔmo ba bɛdi no nye dwuma ketewa yɛbɛka saa all media no koraa na saa all media team na wɔ hɔ no kyɛ sɛ yɛ dwuma kuo kɛse ankasa nanso ɔmo nyinaa wɔ OnPassive mu a ɔmo bɛboa wo ne me ne wiase nyinaa ama yɛnya asomfasoɔ na ɛno ɛna ɔda mpanyinfo a ɔmo all media mu no adi yi ɔmo ho ntoma kakra kyerɛ yɛn yɛhu sɛ ɔmo nyinaa yɛ nipa a ɔmo asua deɛ ɔmo osua hu doctors ne ɔmo akokɔ school ahoroɔ wɔ PhD ne ho ade na ɔmo nyinaa so yɛhu sɛ na ɔmo wɔ koma sɛ ɔmo bɛboa yɛn nti yɛhu wɔn anim ɛnyɛ sɛ sɛne Mr. Ash kan yɛn sɛ saa nkurɔfoɔ no ɛnyɛ sɛ na ɔmo pɛ adwuma nti o ɔmo bi ɔmo wɔ no ɔmo gye sika kɛse a ɔmo yɛ adwuma nanso nya ɔfa kwan bi so ama yɛn nsa ka ɔmo sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo bɛboa yɛn ama OnPassive dwuma a anaasɛ dwuma titiri ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde di no yɛn nsa tumi aka na saa nkurɔfoɔ yi nso agye atom sɛ ɔmo so firi ɔmo akoma mu ɛbɛyɛ adwuma no ankasa ama yɛni agye eti yɛhu sɛ wɔbɔ mpanyinfoɔ no bi di nti sɛ Dr. Soha ne Dr. Sarah ne wɔbɔ nipa no bebree din a no bia wɔ department a ɔmo bɛden ɔmo ɛbɛyɛ ɛwɔ all media no mu na ne nyinaa yɛ mpuntuo nko na ɔmo de bɛbrɛ na nneɛma all media no bɛyɛ no ɔmo ehu sɛ bi te sɛ global communication no corporate communications event management platforms yɛ sɛ edwadi ɛbɛkɔ so OnPassive mu yɛne ewiase no na afei nso bɛka sɛ ɔmo bɛboa me yɛnsa ka news bi na ɔmo deɛ no so bɛkɔ abɔnten na afei nso edwadie ho nkitahodie OnPassive mu ne ɔmo bɛ use products ne nyinaa yɛ all media na bɛdi ho dwuma na afei nso sɛ yɛkora no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ dwumadi ahorow bi a ɛsɛ contact wɔn na ɔmo man ho kwan ɔmo man akwankyerɛ a yɛbɛtumi de yɛ dwumadi ahorow bi a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no na ihu sɛ nipa a na ɔmo bɛyɛ dwuma no nyinaa no te sɛ bia Dr. Omar no ɔyɛ manager no ɔkyerɛkyerɛ sɛnea yɛbɛtumi de nneɛma no adi dwuma yie afei nso awie kora no ɔmo yɛbɛhu yɛmpanifoɔ no baako a wabin yie paa ɛwɔ sika dwuma mu nti ɔmo yɛbɛhu sɛ OnPassive sika anaasɛ sika sɛ mu no ɛnyɛ sɛ paper sika nko a na ɛde bɛyɛ adwuma na mmom yɛde crypto nso ɛbɛyɛ adwuma na ne nyinaa mpanyinfoɔ no ɔmo yɛ adwuma wɔ ho no ɛyɛ nea ɔmo akedare mu kyɛ sɛ ɔmo wɔ nimdeɛ ankasa nti yɛnka yɛn koma nto yɛm na ne nyinaa mu no ɛsɛ sɛ yɛnyɛ gidie ɛwɔ akwantu na yɛtu no yɛma bibia ntwintware yakwan mu yɛmfa yɛfu yɛgidie nyinaa anaasɛ yɛmfa ahoɔden nyinaa ntaa akyire fi sɛ bibia ɛkɔ so pɛpɛɛpɛ na yɛnim sɛ ɛnya deɛ a ne kwan a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde yɛn ɛkɔkɔduru no ɛde yɛbɛfa nkyɛn da bibia ɛkɔ so sɛnea ɛwɔ sɛ yɛbɛhyia nsɛnene bi wɔ mu deɛ nanso bibia ɛkɔ so eti ɔmeyɛba bɛhu products ne bi na oyiye free Dubai ɛde ɛkɔ Hyderabad ɛma mo bɛkyerɛkyerɛ products no mmienu bi mu minia kyɛ na yɛ nigye ankasa nneɛma a ɔka sɛ nneɛma a ɔyɛ no yɛnim ho hwee a ɛyɛ no korɛ yɛnua no mo Hyderabad ba yɛ mo bebie nneɛma no so kakra kyerɛ yɛn no ɔmo de yɛn kɔ OBS mi hu yɛ dashboard no sɛnea na onet no dwuma ebedi sɛnea sitie afei nso ɔde yɛn kɔ otrim ne okonet de nim sɛ yɛnya ho nneɛma ayi kakra no kyɛ sɛ menua no nya asɛnketo a eti yɛhwɛ saa nneɛma wi ɔmo si kyerɛkyerɛ yɛn a zoom edi ani na sɛ yɛ nneɛma nyinaa babɔnten a den ɛbɛkɔ so kyɛ sɛ ne OnPassive yɛbɛfa dwa no abɔ yɛn bo a obiara ntumi ani yɛn ensi akan eti yɛn kan yakoma to yɛm ne yɛn mmɔ mpa yɛn ma ɔmo yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ Hyderabad ɔmo ɛwɔ Dubai yɛmfa mpa bɔnta akyire fi sɛ te sɛ deɛ nyɛ sɛ dwoda kosi fie da nkwa no ɔmo yɛ adwuma o memenda ne kwasie da nyinaa no ɔmo devote ɔmo ho sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ adwuma no de aboa ɔmo firi ɔmo akoma mu na ɔmo yɛ saa enti yɛda ne yɛbɔ mpaeɛ ne yɛkae nnuanom nyinaa sɛ ne bɛyɛ a ɔmbɛtumi akɔ so ayɛ dɛn ahyɛ ayɛ adwuma no na bibia akɔ so pɛpɛɛpɛ na bere fata mu no so nneɛma no atumi aba abɔnten. Eti yɛba bɛhu sɛ nneɛma pa ɛnam kwan so ba na yɛnim sɛ campaigns ahorow ɛkɔ so no ɛnya sɛ nketewa na yɛda Nyankopɔn ase papaapa sɛ waka yɛ pani kuma na waboa no wabɔ ne ho ban ne adwumayɛfo no nyinaa bɛsi saa bere yi sɛnea ɔpɛ sɛ bibia nkɔ no bibia nso ɛkɔ saa pɛpɛɛpɛ. Eti sɛ wowɔ ha ne bia yɛwɔ da no wantumi anya kwan antie we no life a yɛsrɛ wo sɛ wobɛtumi asan akɔ back office so na wakɔ kenkan anaasɛ wayɛ ho short video ato hɔ ano so wobɛtumi akɔbɔ atie na ɛbɛhyɛ wo nkuran sɛnea mpanyinfoɔ no bi kan no ɔse bɛyɛ sɛ 4 years ni a ɔmo ba adwuma no mu no yɛwɔ da no meeting na yɛyɛ ne yɛdeɛ na ɛbɛka ne sɛ ɛyɛ bitwam ɛfiri sɛ abie nneɛma so akyerɛ yɛn ankasa yɛnim hwee nneɛma ɛhyɛ ntoma akyi no ɛnyɛ nneɛma ketewa nanso yɛwɔ da no obie ho kakra kyerɛ yɛn ekura ne nyɛ ne nyinaa no wɔyɛ mu ketewa bi nti nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔ a Mr. Ash obeyi ne nyinaa di akyerɛ yɛn nti yɛnkɔ so nyɛ dɛ yɛnkae no mpaebom ɔne na busua na afei nso adwumayɛfoɔ no sɛ ne bɛyɛ a ɔbɛnya ahoɔden na ɔmakɔ so aboa yɛn na ɔmayɛ adwuma no so ama bibia akɔ so kama. Enti sɛ wɔ OnPassive mu a kae hu sɛ nya ba bɔnten a usika sɛ mu deɛ tetedeɛ no ɔne ne to nkwanta a ɔmapae sɛ deɛ nneɛma bɛkɔ yi ankasa. Ɛnyɛ sɛ bia yɛ kan saa keke o menuanom sɛ unnim sɛ nneɛma esi kɔ a anka woda wona nim sɛ bebree wɔ hɔ a yɛda yɛ na ya efi sɛ yɛnim nneɛma a ɛba nti na yɛda yɛ na nti nso bɔmɔden sɛ wobɛ kɔ back office wobɛtie webinars no wanya nkyirikyirimu ahorow ebe blow mind woda anya de obetumi ada nti kakra we ne ebetumi aka otwim nneɛma de bebree na so sɛ ne enu aba nita so bɔ no mu ama yɛ no meso abɔ no mu akakra otwim eti no yɛ mɔmɔden sɛ ebetumi akɔ back office na akɔ kenkan kakra na yɛtie ho nsɛm kakra na da bia sɛ ne meme da bia wɔ ha no yɛntra sɛ bɛba na ebetumi abetie nea ɛkɔ so bibi foforo aba na metumi ayɛ da etumi ne company na bɔnan anante eti Mama Grace me da se papa me de besia
imi aba ma me so me da wase na wasa ye bio won se ose eniama eba enya asam kotoa papa no ne na ate nani so me de me nakora o pada na me de atwi mani nti no se me no ahyenhyen sa wa YouTube a hwe me adofo enye izo OnPassive eye adwuma ma ahotoso OnPassive adwuma we so wo mu a enya agro ne yedi o enya nkuro bi ne yebo woni ohia ene ahokyere wasefo moto nkwanta ya pai wapai asa na ka no what you say eti adofo emra mi nsɛmri enne de adwuma ne gina ne nan so ya ye nua bema ne din no wa ho manum ti be 10 cups ni de bono age se me to me bo me yesa me ye ne brofo tentem meni bi abegu ase YouTube aro ebe ya mwa nyanka se ye nua bema ono so ye IT ni ono so ye founder na oya ade papa we on do ono onko ni sa oni obi ano ne ya ade o se me ba Zoom ade se me hwe ansa na me meyi manim se Zoom ni ya because Mr. Ash on fa na adwuma ni agoro ti ade a enye bibi a ye krodim no onye ade obe connect ne ho ade aba eti na due ye nua be ma ba ko pe ono ofri Cameroon your friend no Michael Ojon Tambia, all right? And then yeah, Jumano, the also yeah, I said it, brother. Thank you for joining us, Sister W. And when I got this thumbs up, then I'm good, you know. Thank you all for joining again. As I won't waste so much time, I won't take your time, but we have some product in OnPassive. This man is coming to break it down for us, and then we'll translate it again in Twi. Don't get bored. I know you are going to have fun today. And he's going to give us in-depth of this product. I don't want to say another English again, so I'll call his name. He's going to present that product to you, so you will know it yourself. Brother Michael, thank you for joining us. We do really appreciate your time today. God bless you for coming. We love you, the Ghanaian community once again. Now, today we are in Cameroon, but he lives in Canada, right? The Akano. or no one the best also. So Brother Michael, please, can you unmute yourself and just give us what you have for us today? Thank you.
Good day, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mama Grace, for bringing me here.
You're welcome.
I'm delighted, but I'm under the weather, but I will try to do my best so that we understand what we're doing. Eti say kakra kakra.
Eti say eyapa.
Kakra kakra. So that's what I can understand. Okay, so we want to talk about one of our products in our digital ecosystem, and that will be OPA. So let me bring up the presentation. This one, yeah. Okay, so I'll run the presentation, then I'll break it down for us so that we really understand what we got, right? So yeah, we'll be want to talk about one of our OnPassive products, which is OPA, which is an internal communication tool, okay? You use it in internal communication. Most people now, they use Microsoft Teams, okay, in most of the jobs, right? So, but we are bringing something into the world. So what we want to do today with this product, we will bring you specific aspects to know what even internal communication is. And also, when we go ahead to, when we define it, then we want to tell you how it is. I want to tell you any other products that are in the market, then we could tell you also the scope of this product, okay, in the market, because we need to know about it because it is something we're getting into, right? So if we know what we're getting into, remember, the reason we are bringing even this presentation of our products, the review of our products to you, is that we should be preparing ourselves to be resellers, okay? Like everybody know, again, yeah, my name is Michael Ojongtangbia. I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So I stand here with so many credentials to give to you, but I will tell you, I'm a civil engineer, I'm a petroleum engineer, then I'm an IT engineer. So I'm coming in with some in-depth of what we are understanding. So this is the logo of our OPA. It is in the back office. We can also see it on www.onpassive.com. We can see the logo on there. So we want to talk about OPA. We would talk about it to see what it's all about, then also its goal. So OPA is a tool for communication at your workstation, okay? Internal communication tool to improve performance for businesses. That is the reason we need it. It is an internal communication tool for our businesses. So OPA's goal, what is the goal of OPA? It is to provide a seamless communication for increased productivity and output at a workplace. Now, remember, if there is no communication at your job, internally or externally, okay, there is always a breakdown of a lot of things will happen wrongly, right? For instance, if you have an internal a way to communicate internally, okay, to update people on what is going to happen in the company and what's going to come, calendar, talk about the calendar, the updates will have the calendar and all of that, so that people will be in the same shoes to see how this company is progressing. But if you don't have that, there will always be a lot of problems. Now, we want to define the word or want to define what is internal communication. So internal communication, at its most basic, is the messaging shared among the members of an organization. That's what I just said, right? Also, traditionally, its primary function was to allow corporate leaders to distribute information to their employees, okay? Now, in recent years, however, internal communication has taken the center stage as the livelihood of an organization's culture and day-to-day operations. Because if there is no breakdown in that communication, if there is a breach or let's say a problem in that communication gap, okay, that company cannot be functional in any way so well, right? So internal communication is that which is bringing a lot of things into play to make a company, okay, be viable, a company be reliable for all the information it brings to its employees, right? Okay, now as the world of work continues transforms, excuse me, a robust internal communication strategy is essential to the success of an organization and each of their individual members. So if we don't even have like a system put in place, right, we will always have that problem, because if things are not very clear to other employees, right, they will not do the right thing, right? So the reason we need to specify on the internal communications on what to do, on stages, procedures to execute some kind of functions, okay? Now, internal communication has evolved to include not only down messages, okay, but also two-way conversation, cross-departmental collaboration, and more. So also, people in various communication, okay, we can have, okay, let's say Mama Grace and myself, we work in a company, okay? And we belong to the HR team, okay? So in our own small unit of HR team, let's have like 7 people that works in the HR team. We can have our own small internal communication unit, okay, that we can always relate to, and we, excuse me, we'll always give ourselves that communication to be at best with everything that is going on in the company. That's just what we're trying to say here. Now, internal communications can include messaging that is shared throughout the entire organization between departments and or amongst individual team members. That's just what I just explained right now, right? We can just have our own small communication unit that we are HR people. We want to get our own small communication, very clear and concise communications, very clear and concise messages that we put out there for ourselves, right? For instance, if I am with Mama Grace and with Brother Edward, we are working as HR people, right? If I am doing payroll, excuse me, if I am doing payroll for that end of month, I will need to communicate internally that I have started doing payroll, so that another person should not, Brother Edward should not go and start payroll on Mama Grace. They will take another task, right? That's how good we can use those internal communications for, please. Now, the functions of internal communications include keeping employees informed, the building company culture, promoting transparent leadership, enabling the exchange of information and ideas, and giving employees a voice within their organization. So when you have all of this information with you, okay, excuse me, you got that power and you feel involved, you feel the power of belonging, and you can work with all your might too, and give a good productivity because you have all the information, vital information that you need, right, to function. Now, internal communications take many different forms, from verbal conversation to electronic, written, and video messages to print materials. So we can print out materials, right, like journals, and we share them in all the communication, in all the whole company, right? All of those things. Now we can do also video messages and send to people, okay? So like in our, you remember when our CEO break us the big news about the big event that is coming in Qatar? So, excuse me, we had some videos that were made. And again, when we started a marketing campaign on the 30th of March in Burj Khalifa, we had videos that we could share with people, right? When they were doing the laser display. So they made us a professional video that we can share. So internal communications, you can have all of those kind of messages, be it on a letterhead, on like a journal that people can read and understand what is going on. Everything from team chat to the company-wide crisis response falls under the umbrella of internal communication. So even if your company have an incident, right, and you people are managing it, okay, if that information is not put out there, right, people will not know what to do. But if you have that information, they'll say, okay, fire, okay, we have like an outbreak of fire burning somewhere, let's leave this building and go do it. So they will communicate it internally to everybody. So we can read that internal communication and we make a decision based on what we've been told by our internal communication people, okay? There'll be a department for that, okay? A media, or maybe your own media or some kind of, I don't know how they can call it in your own company, but every company have their own procedures that they follow. So communication types of internal communication include, so the common types of internal communication includes, the first one I want to talk about is crisis communication. Then we want to talk about another one, which will be onboarding communication. Then we have another one that is called the resource materials, right? Then we have the change announcements. Then we have what we call the team conversation. So let's take each of them and see. Then we have top to down messages, employee management messages, then culture conversation. So, and also question and answer session. So let's start with the first one, okay? I'll just explain it a little brief. Let's get it before we just skip the slides and we go to another thing. So when we say crisis communication is that time that you people are in distress in your company. For instance, if you guys are in the building, then you just start smoking, okay? If you start smoking, that's a crisis, right? They will need to communicate with everybody that is in that environment so that they will follow some procedures. They will call it evacuation procedures, right? So they will give you signing. They will tell you, oh, go to block number this for head counts, go to block number that, walk out through this direction and go. That is crisis communication, okay? Now, onboarding communications are those communications when you get it, when they hire you in a company, right? They will give you that onboarding information. For instance, they'll tell you, oh, you need to go in here. You need to come to work at 8 a.m. When you come to work at 8 a.m., you need to clock in at that same time you get at work. Then after that, you go to your cubicle. For instance, your cubicle is cubicle 5A. You go to cubicle 5A. That is onboarding communications. They tell you exactly what you need to do and you want to, when you get into the company and how you behave yourself there. Then, excuse me, resource material. So they will also give you where you can get materials. Let's say you work in an oil and gas company, okay? So I worked like in an oil and gas company before, right? When I finished my petroleum engineering degree, I was working in the field. So let's say we're going for a drilling exercise, right? Now, they will tell you where to go to get your PPE, right? That's resource materials now. They will tell you where to go and get your PPE. The PPE is a personal protecting equipment that you wear to go to work, right? Your coverall, your safety toe boots, your hard hat, you know, all those information they have somewhere that they communicate to you to go get it, right? They'll say, go to the shack. Go to the shack, you get your materials, and boom, you take your truck, boom, you go to the field, right? So that is resource materials. Now, change announcement. Okay, something can happen. Let's say, okay, you people have a new employee that is hired, right? Or in the top management, we have a new vice president, for instance, he was hired. They have to inform us about that new vice president, his name, and a little bit of himself, where he's coming from, and all of that. That is change announcements. Now, team conversations. Like I say, in our own small team, take example of Edward, Mama Grace, and myself. We work in the HR department, okay? Then towards the end of year, or end of month, sorry, I decide to start doing payroll. I will inform them, say, hey, Brother Edward, Mama Grace, please team, I have already started with the payroll, so you guys can concentrate on other tasks. That is team conversation. Now, top to down messages. So the top to down messages is when you are up there, okay, your responsibility is you are the top person, like say, let's say our team lead, okay? So if still again, Mama Grace, myself, and Brother Edward, we work in the HR, right? We have an HR director. He will give us instructions, okay? So that will be top to down messaging. So he will give us instructions. Oh, people or team, I will want you people to execute this and this and this and this. So then we, within ourselves, we will take that information and we break it now and say, oh, Edward, you are good in doing this one. This is yours. Mama Grace, you are good in doing this one. This should be yours. And myself, oh, I am good in doing this task. This is mine. So you can share it to sub-tasks so that we can maximize our potentials to get efficiency to get the work done, okay? That's top message to down. Now, employee management messages. Employee management messages would definitely come from the HR system, okay? So for instance, we will send out a message. We will tell everybody at the end of every week, every Friday, we will send out a message to all the employees. Hey, team, please do not forget to send in your timesheet. Okay? Please do not forget to send in your timesheet. We'll make that message and we'll send it to all the department. We can send it just to the departmental heads, and the departmental heads can decide to distribute it to every other person that is in charge or is working in that company, okay? Now, cultural conversations. What's our culture, value in OnPassive? Excuse me. So we are getting conversations every day, every webinar. There is no webinar that we go in OnPassive without talking about our values, right? So our value is culture, okay? And we're trying to eradicate poverty to uplift humanity, which is the vision of our CEO. So cultural conversation, those are the kind of conversations that it entails your value of your company, okay? Now, question and answer sessions. Remember, we always have Q&A, right? Even if in our business, when we used to have the roundtable, how they call it, like all the founders will come, people who have questions they will ask, and it will be answered by our leaders. So today, again, after I'll present this product, any person that has questions, they will ask and we will answer them. Okay. So we've talked about all of this. I'm just going through them. I'll explain it very well so that you understand it. But this one is just a grammatical explanation and all of this. So if we are talking about company newsletters, so a company newsletter is a great way of sharing information about your organization in one concise package, right? Use a newsletter as an opportunity to share company updates and encourage social media sharing when appropriate. Spotlight teams or individuals. So in these company newsletters, let's say I say my sister Debbie McCormick, okay? She has been that diligent worker that comes to work every day at 8 o'clock. And she is that first person that comes at 8 o'clock. She's that first person that goes home after 3 o'clock. She's the person who likes to open and close their facility. Is that something we should be encouraging? Yes, we can put it in a newsletter to share it within everybody. We say, oh, we celebrate the life of Sister Debbie McCormick. She is the person who comes every day at 8 o'clock and leaves late every day. So we can always have that to praise people, to encourage people to get those good habits, you know. In our own company, in OnPassive, our CEO even give cars to celebrate workers, right? Cars, so people who do great stuff, right? For his staff, even the security staff, even the housekeeping staff, he gives all of that to them, okay? So celebrate employee milestones or accomplishments. That is what we're talking about, right? Highlight communications to the community or other social impact activities. So they will convey our values all the time, convey the values, okay? So that's what we do as company newsletter goes. So you can also use, providing values to your readers as the driving force of any newsletter. This might include helpful tips on time management or wellness, access to the company resources, reminders about employee benefits programs, or other useful informations. So features, like question and answers, right? Or a question and answer with a different department each time you publish. So we can go to the various departments and we say, oh, this department, they are good to do this. This other department, they can help you to do this, you know? So newsletters are one of the ways to like a lane of communication that is very important and vital in an organization, okay? Oops, I did not get that last word. Okay, so also, internal communication is the internal source of truth, okay? When employees spend significant time searching for information or tracking down the right person to ask for, help, so morale can plummet. So what happens is keeping useful information like an employee directory, training materials, and other documents in the organized, centralized location, right, can improve efficiency and keep employees engaged. So like most company, like I know most big company, they have libraries, right? Like I said, I used to work in the oil and gas field. In any process that we need to proceed with, we usually read a lot and read like documentations on how that process. So every company, oil and gas company, they always have that library that will give you the processes and how they did it in some other area. And if you want to proceed in this other area, these are the steps that you have to do. These are the opposite. This is what you do and do and do and do. So it gives us all of that, right? This requires a powerful search function and integration with Google Workplace or Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, and other widely used tools. Do you see that? So all of these tools are very important, right? Now, but excuse me, town hall and all hands meetings. So what is that? Virtual or in-person town hall events help create an environment where employees feel empowered and raise questions or concerns with each other and with management. So if you are in a meeting, then you cannot even, you feel very fulfilled when you are in a meeting. Then you can participate, you can ask questions, and those questions are being answered by your leadership or management. It gives you that confidence that, oh, wow, They answer my question. So I don't even have any problem anymore because I can do like this, I can do like that as well, right? So when arranging a town hall meeting, set a clear agenda so everyone knows what to expect, and leave plenty of time for questions and answers to encourage an open dialogue. These are still internal communication skills that we are going through, right? Now, why is internal communication very important? Let's get them. So the Great Resignation has placed renewed emphasis on company culture, employee experience, and internal communications. Now, as more and more companies embrace remote and hybrid work, internal communication plays a more important role than even before to keep workforce, okay, unified and informed. So this hybrid working we're talking about, right? Remember, prior to the pandemic, everybody was working in the office, right? When the pandemic hit, they say, okay, hybrid, you have to go and work 2 days. Some people 2 days home and 3 days office. Some people 1 day office, 4 days home, just like that. So it's hybrid. You work from your home and you work from your office. So we are saying that internal communication has been one of these, the biggest tool that is helping this, okay? So what does it do? It keeps employee informed and empowered. That's internal communication. It improves what? Engagement. It conveys organizational culture and values. It keeps a record of very transparent leadership, okay? It supports diversity, equity, and inclusion. It fosters a sense of belonging. We've said this already, right? Connections and collaborations, okay? A Frenchman work environment identifies shared goals and purpose, okay? It responds to and avoids crisis, okay? Now, how do we keep employees informed and empowered? The internal communication can keep employees informed and empowered them to do their jobs more effectively. And how is that? Now, support your employees' success by keeping them up to date on the latest developments, changes, and news, so they never have to feel blindsided or left in the dark. So if you say, if they are blindsided, they'll be like, oh no, well, the boss just, when he have his meeting, he just comes and talks to people and he goes, you know. But if you don't feel people in, they don't feel like they belong to that organization, and it's a very bad sign, okay? Informed employees are more likely to be engaged and deliver high performance. That's the truth. So if you fit me with all the information that I need, like I say, for instance, I was going to go do drilling, okay? You give me, I'll go to the store, I get my PPE for the drilling purpose, I get a truck, I get my communication, which is my cell phone, I put them in my car, I drive to the site. Will I be able to start my work? Yeah, because I have everything that I have in place, like I will use like for my PPE, and also my resources, which is the tools that I will use are always in the truck. So I'll be able to do that, okay? Now, so how is the engagement improved or improved engagement? How is it? When employees are more engaged at their jobs, they perform better, okay? They perform really much more better and are more likely to remain with their organization. So if you see people who go from one job to the next, know that they don't have job satisfaction in that particular job that they were doing. That's why they look for every other way that they'll be much more comfortable where they are. Okay. So internal communications is a key driver. It's a key driver of employee engagement. Well-organized teams communicate well and arrange and are more productive. So internal communication is a key driver of employee engagement. Well-organized teams communicate well and are more productive. Excuse me. That is a fact. Okay, that is a fact. If you are well organized, okay, there will be more productivity. Okay, multi-directional communications that encourages employees to have a voice within their organization keeps employees engaged. That's a fact as well. Okay. Now, likewise, if internal communication conveys a shared set of values, likewise, if internal communication convey a shared set of values and highlights the impact of individual employees, their motivation is likely to increase. That is the truth. Those are just facts that we're saying. So this is an example of an internal communication between organizations, okay? Now, how do we convey organizational culture and values? Let's see it detailedly. I've said it before, but let's get the details of it. Excuse me. The internal communication set the tone for organizational culture. Capitalize on this by building unity around a shared set of values and long-term goals. Internal communications can influence how culture develops and allow team members and departments to easily collaborate with one another. Okay, let's say, for instance, this collaboration thing that we're talking about. So let's say we have a team, we want to develop a software. Developing that software, we have a bunch of people working together, right? We have the developers, we will have the DevOps engineers, we will have the system administrators, Windows and the Linux side, okay? So we have a specific arena that we'll be having to get our sources information from, and that is called the Git, okay? The GitHub. Now, everybody working in that team, we have a specific permission to go to that directory. They will have specific permissions, okay? And those permissions are read, write, execute. So if you give read, write, execute permission to everybody, they will mess up that file because we are working collaboratively on a file. So let's say, wait, let me put it this way. Oh, yes. Sorry, everybody. I don't know. Mama Grace doesn't have what I wanted to get here. I wanted to get, she doesn't have what I need. I wanted to show you people something, to write something. Okay, she doesn't have what I need. It's all good. So what I'm trying to say is that we have, I'll do it on Paint. Okay, I can do it here. It's okay. So here, file new. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is we have some people, okay? Mama Grace, can you people take care of those people, please?
I can't even. Oh my God! I'm trying to mute this.
I've removed them. It's okay. So now what I'm trying to tell you is that we have a team of developers that are working on a project, okay? So these developers, they are working together, okay? Let's say they have files everywhere. So let's go. This is another guy here. This is another guy here. This is another guy here. And this is a computer. Another computer. Another computer. So we have a we have the cloud, and this guy comes here. And this guy here, and this guy's here. So they are working collaborative work. So we can term this and say collaborative work. Collaborative work. So we are working collaboratively here. So this guy, let's say he has a file in this system that is called file 1, okay? Oh, file 1. And we'll call this guy here the host, okay?
Sorry, please. I think the screen is not showing.
You're not seeing?
Yes, please. I can't see
I'm
anything.
seeing the screen here. I can see it.
Okay, you have a problem in your end, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it too.
Sister Debbie, can you see me?
Yes, I can see everything.
Yes, on my side also as well. I can see it.
Okay.
I can't see it. I can't see it. So he's right. There's some that can't see it.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. So we have client 1 here, and we have client 2 here, and we have client 3 right here. Okay, let's say client 1, 2, and 3, this is over the network right here. So this collaborative work will say, okay, we have a file system that they will call it NFS, network file system, to transfer all of these files. There's only one command that client number 1 will be able to perform, and he will have file 1 in his environment, okay? Excuse me. And the same thing, they'll just have to mount the file system on here, and they'll have the file system on their own environment. Oh, that should be file 1, not file 2. Sorry, file 1. So this should be file 1, not file 2. File 1. Okay, let me erase it and write it well. So I have file 1 here. So what I'm trying to explain to you people is that we have specific permissions that people are working collaboratively on a specific file. Let's say this person over here, right? This person over here that is on the host side, right? He has the permission read, write, execute. Those are the permissions that we have on files and directory to specific files and directory. So if you are working collaboratively, read, write, execute. Now, you would decide to give these specific permissions only to specific people. Not everybody will have the read, write, execute permission. Otherwise, they will mess up that file. So that's also directory. That's why I was saying working collaboratively, right? So you have specific permissions. So you give specific users specific permissions. So you give specific users specific permissions on files and directories. That is what is mean you work collaboratively, okay? So when you give specific files and directives to specific people, so not everybody that is in your environment, we have the same potential permissions like you. I don't know, Sister Debbie, did it make any sense or it got you more confused?
It made sense to me, but let's hear from the others what they think. Maybe it's because I've used to it.
Brother
Let's hear
Edward,
from
what do you
others.
think?
What?
It makes sense to me also.
Okay. So
Brother
that is what
Edward.
we say, working collaboratively, okay? You're working collaboratively, this is what you get. So you give specific users specific permissions on files and directories. Not everybody we have the read, write, execute permission. So most of them we have just read permission, okay? If they are developers, you don't want to give them the full permissions in your environment. You just give them the shorter one that they can, okay? I think that, I don't know if that clarified the point that we're trying to make here. Did it make sense? Yes, no?
Yeah, it makes sense, brother.
Yes.
Okay,
you are doing
thank
good.
you.
With it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's what we were now. Let's go to the next slide. So transparent leadership. What is transparent leadership? So transparent leadership are employees encouraged to speak up. Excuse me. Are employees encouraged to speak up? Do they have a platform to do so? To what extent all voices feel heard, are valued? To what extent, right? So all of these questions are the questions that will make employees know or feel like they belong somewhere, right? These things impact retention rates, okay, company reputation, and management performance. Remember, I've told you that if you have employees that they always want, they always leave, it means there is something in that culture that they don't really admire, right? So they want to go and look for any other place that they can be okay, and they can always extend up. They'll always speak and people will hear their voices, okay? That is what is happening. Now, support diversity, equity, and inclusion. So remember, everybody wants to work in a company that you want to feel belong to, right? So from the language used in internal platforms and emails to the decisions we make about who gets what information, when a company's internal communication strategy is a core component of any efforts to improve diversity, equity, and inclusion at that organization. Now, it also fosters a sense of belonging, internal communication. Employees who feel they belong in organizations are more motivated, engaged, and productive. Belonging stems from company culture, and communication is one of the most powerful culture building tool as you at your disposal. That's a communication is one of the biggest culture that you feel belonging, right? Is through communication, how the people communicate with you. So nurture a culture of belonging in the workplace by giving employees the opportunity to make their voices heard. Excuse me. I said, I'm done with the code, please. Everybody forgive me. Connection and collaboration in a fragmented work environment. While technology and, excuse me, the gravitational towards remote and hybrid work have given employees greater autonomy and agency, colleagues are more widely dispersed than ever before. With employees scattered across multiple cities and even across the globe, it's easy for people to become more disconnected than in the past. Now, the internal communication strategy should help the employees, okay, stay connected no matter where they are, okay? So you have to keep everybody abreast on what is happening, right? Identify shared goals and purpose. How does this help an organization? Use internal communications to unite team members around and share a goal and sense of purpose. By clearly communicating with your employees about the company's goal and values, you help people see how the communication work contribute the bigger picture. So you are not working just for yourself, right? You want to put everybody engaged in a company, right? Through the internal communications. So response to and avoid crisis. So the damage of an unexpected crisis can be mitigated through through thoughtful internal communications. So we can mitigate that. Mitigation means you don't let it happen, right? So you put some strategies in place to avoid it from happening. That's mitigation, okay? So the COVID-19 pandemic is the most obvious example of how an effective communication strategy is crucial for keeping people informed and connected during the difficult times. We saw that, all of us, and people are still going through it till now. In some places, like in the hospital in Canada, you cannot just go in the hospital without wearing masks. They'll still give you masks, right, to wear. A human-centered approach to communication during times of crisis can help maintain morale while keeping employees informed as policies and protocols change in response to uncertain times. So you may even head off potential problems by issue instantaneous alerts about travel restrictions, cancellations, and more. Internal communication tools that we have out there. So communication must be engaging, excuse me, relevant and easy accessible, especially remotely. The internal communications digital transformation has changed the way we give and receive information. To make internal communication more difficult and more efficient and effective, take advantage of some of the numerous tools available. What are the tools? We have some internal communication tools include internet or intranet. Intranet is the internal communication of the system, right? Like intercom. People used to have something they call intercom that is just internal in the company, right? Mobile intranet applications, we can use them. Internal newsletters that we just saw them, some newsletters, and we talked about them. Collaboration tools, we have so many of them, again, and we will see them. Instant messaging tools as well. So these are the 7 best communication tools that we have for 2022. And the first one that is called Connect Teams. Other one is called the Employees app. Another one, Typality. The next one is Justil, Alert Media, Simple App, and Hub. So if you look at it, they have things that they do. You can do deployment on it. Okay. Employee database, it has it in most of the applications. Then employee photos, you can transfer photos as well. Meeting management, you can manage your meeting on it. Real-time chat, you can have a real-time chat with everybody. And you can do screen sharing as well, because if you cannot do screen sharing, it means, that is an archaic kind of system, right? So all of this information can be found on this website. That is where I got this information for the research that I did. The first one, what is internal communications, then internal communication software. That's where I got the information. Now, we want to see the OPA specific, okay, specific features that OPA has, right? Now, the first one is that a highly secure communication platform for business to discuss proprietary information, right? Proprietary information are those information that you don't have to give to everybody. It is internal, right? Now, it also to build specifically to allow in-office communications with messaging apart from sharing and storing files. So you cannot only do sorting or storing or sharing files, okay? You can also allow internal communications, okay, with messages. That's what those are the features of our OPA. Project management tool allowing easy collaboration no matter where you are. Track teams and projects. So many companies now, they have a problem, right? Because they don't have, I mean, they use so many applications, okay? I was using someone called Jira, I use someone called ClickUp, I use someone, I mean, so many of those tools are out there. Some of them, they even give you headache to even just to log into it. I have Confluence, I have Jira, I have ClickUp just for one company. Those are 3 applications already. Some used to manage tickets and all of this, but all of this information will be having it in OPA just for one simple platform, right? And remember again, all our systems is single sign-on, and a lot is integrated together because we have application programming interface, which is the API. So we integrate most of our products together, and they have artificial intelligence embedded in all of them. It also has a personalized dashboard, high quality screen share, and generate reports. This is not found in those other platforms that we just read. They are just plain. I mean, our company is coming with something that people don't have yet. So no third-party involvement. So there's no third party that is involved in our OPA. It's only us. Okay. So if an organization is safe with the information it has just in one place. Okay. Now, instant messaging. You can send images, videos, audios, and documents in that OPA. Is that something that people will fly for? Yes, people will jump for, because most of these other applications, okay, they don't really have that security, or they will always limit you that, oh, you cannot transfer a 1 GB files and all. But in OnPassive, everything is, is unlimited, right? We always deliver the best. Now, if we see the 8 top internal communication trend in 2022, let's see it. It is predicting that the future in the world, so what, unpredictable, it's a bit of a gamble. At the end of 2020, who's, okay, had expected that 2021 would be so similar, right? Or in some ways more demanding. Now, but despite the murkiness of the global crisis or the global crystal ball, there are definitely some signs today for what trends will be for 2022. Some will see employees rejoicing, others will see them challenged. Now, as we do every year, we collected the big. So this is a collection of the trend that I got from another website. It's just to tell us how the market will be like in this 2022. So the trend of the market. So now, the top communication trend will be in hybrid work. So hybrid working, which means some working in the office and some working from home, is there. Leadership communications, these are the trends that will increase. Employee experience will increase. Holistic well-being, internal communications that we just saw, okay. Employee sentiment, then authenticity. So then deskless work cars. So remember, desk workers too will increase. Oh my goodness, what did I do? The deskless workers will increase as well because we are still in the pandemic mode. And oops, where is okay. We are still in the pandemic mode. So to crown this, let's watch our video for our OPA made by OnPassive. Let's see.
What is OPR? OPR is an instant
Can you people
messaging
hear it?
platform for offices and
Okay.
organizations.
Excuse me, I have a
The
cold.
platform enables you to reach out to your colleagues in an instant. It is almost like texting, where you can send and receive messages quickly. The tool for communication at your workstation. Internal communication tool to improve performance for businesses. Know more about OPR. A live teamwork communication tool in an office environment can go a long way in streamlining the flow of information within a permissible group of people. It allows instant messaging with the added advantage of presence information. Additionally, OnPassive offers OPR, a tool built specifically to allow in-office communication with messages apart from sharing and storing files.
Sorry,
The OPR project
people are coming in and they are
management tool comes with multiple features that allow easy collaboration irrespective of where you are located. It offers a highly secure platform for businesses to discuss their proprietary information without worrying about third-party involvement. With a personalized dashboard, the user can keep track of teams, projects, and high-quality screen share and generate reports whenever needed. The OPR allows you to manage offices from anywhere, be it in the office, home, or elsewhere. So, your office is accessible to you anytime from anywhere. Key features of OPR. The features of OPR help in seamless communication, which is highly useful for increased productivity and output at a workplace. Office communication should be easy and be done in an instant. The highly engineered features of OPR help in easy interaction at the workplace. How to add users to OPR? Anyone with an email address can be added to OPR. If you want to add users, click on Add and type the email address of the person you want to add to the list.
Okay, so that is it for OPA. If we want to know more about OPA, we can go to our website. Okay, this video was taken from this source. It's on YouTube. When you just type OPA videos, you'll definitely see them from our OnPassive website. So to get more information about OPA, what you need to do is to go to www.onpassive.com/product/OPA, which is that right there. So, excuse me. So also as a founder, you will soon be able to test it from there, allfounders.net back office, which is we're already there. So that is it, Mama Grace. So over back to you. If we have questions, I'm ready for them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jesus Christ. This one is English, oh, somebody rescue me.
No, it's French.
Father, thank you so much. You are not feeling so well, but you hit it again. Thank you so much for this input you have given us. Ebusuafo, metie nyina madabrofo ne doso. Afabiso, it is a say baby eduru. Said mebo modin agya Brother Edward. Sister Debbie, how do you feel? This OPA, we have a lot of info inside. You have no idea. My head is like this. And this man, Jesus Christ, he's always dipping or not in the same room, you know, to go in depth to bring things out for us. Please, Ghana for and no me who they make a bomb so baby I do not say for it's in I'm not yet this is a good account. It's more fun to me. More YouTube well. I hope we see them and the same person webinar. Now my webinar never made me. Brother Michael, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you. And you are coming again, not only today. You will come and come and come. Ebusuafo, baby I do. Yenu abema wa hayaya papa, Mr. Edward, is going to say it in a bit. On can say the papa we can. Yes, I this is here. Obekan kakra bi. Ebusuafo ye bia. Near the mama no ye Q&A. Nessa who was semi busa. Mr. So bet we are going to move. So Brofun or cow find us. Yes, Papa.
I see my brother David Switzer. His camera was up. It's as if he wanted to say something.
Yeah, very
Hello, brother David. Go ahead. He's right there.
Hi, David.
You hear me?
Hi, I can hear you, David. Thank you for coming. All right.
Hear me now?
Yes, please.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I enjoyed the presentation, Mike. Real good presentation. I enjoyed it. And I'm happy to be here. It's the first time I've been here, so I'm really happy to be with all you guys. And very good job. Very good job. I appreciate all of it.
Thank you, Mr. David. You are welcome. And always, please. Thank you, brother. Also, Mr. Michael, thank you for helping me in my eyes. Because of this light, I can't see anything. So in case someone is there, just give me high five so I can know the person and then just ask the person to say something. Thank you. Brother Edward, please go ahead. Brony no back country and now home. Also, never treat the any bra. Ghana for Mfancha Martin and only about my yes.
Okay, oh my goodness, thank you. Hey, brother Mike, Engineer Mike, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. Now you let us know what OPA all is about. And yeah, thank you. You did well. And with your slides, you've explained it to us very, very well. So it's even more easier for me to, summarize it a bit in the Tree language. Okay. So now obviously for senior engineer Mike, OPA no, and sana yebe come no mihu OPA juma kura eba bidi. Na omihu say internal communication nti adwuma bia mu no ye wo nkitahudie ewa adwuma no mu na eno na OPA eba bidi no nti omihu nia niema horo ekoso wo saa internal communication no mu ewa adwuma mu senia adwuma no company bia na se adwuma bia no ihia se team no any leaders no timi di nkitaho na niema idea saa adwuma ni bi ne saa ye OnPassive DIA no any OPA no na ye will be dada Microsoft no ne Google no mu will be ho a internal communication na so ye de ne OPA eba no na nyuma ye ne se eboa ema adwumayefo no ye timi no mu din kita ho bia ye pese ye ka se bi che adwumayefo no nyina e betumi afa OPA so ye instant ye adwumayefo no bia nsa betumi aka na kwan ya faso no o save bi o ha betimi an say verbal betimi aka free ano ibo nso be electronic written form and say dia video kura ni asend na fe o ayi ni nyina no ensa atumi aka nti omi be hu types na ahoro a internal communication adwuma mu no adwumakuo no mu no eni ma ahoro atimi didi dwuma no Nti won be hu say you na horo be bribi o ha crisis communication say bia atoyire nchen bi si a obehu na ya fa sa kwan ne so ai inform adwuma mufo ni nyina no na sa internal communication a ye de ye OPA no dwuma e bedi no afi so bi o ha onboarding say bia bra ye fa nipa no yitimi fa so ma adwumafo no hu say sa bri ye de nipa foforo eba mu ana say bia eba say resources material ni nyina wo under wenum internal communication nti be kire say bia adwuma a obekoye no ubenya watade wo ha ubenya wo che wo ha ubenya wo mpabo wo ha ni nyina wo mu afi so say adwuma no bia ye pese ma announcement bia na say seni ye ade normal da bia afi ye see changes bi wo mu ye be fa sa internal communication yi so ne the information na dey ama workers na adwumayefo ni nyina na obi ansa tumi aka afi so ye obi wo ha team no etimi di dinkita ho afi so seni adwuma na ekọ adwuma ni nkọ ani ma ekọ no yetimi fa so ebi nso ye employee management adwumayefo no okwan e be fa so dinkita ho hu seni a adwuma no bibi ekọ ebi a na opon ye no obi a de ne report aba ni yetimi ene mu nyina communicate se na be ya bibi a be kọ so adwuma no nkọ ani mu yetimi ema mu nyina mo nsa etumi ka afi so yetimi so eboa ema ye ni adwuma no yidinkita ho yie na yehu se enye se ye be ka sebo no na akire ansa na nsa be ka dabi se na okire mu kire na instant ye abu nsa nsa atumi aka na oba ye de na ye OPA ne de a nso me hu difference ahoro e ho dada na so OnPassive OPA na ye ba no eniem e wo mu no because other ones ne bi o ho a e bi apese o share information bi o pese o share file bi a you say you are allowed only to 1 gigabyte and I say bibisa e bi kura ndru but oba OPA ye OnPassive de na ye limit bi a na honti e mu nyina ye nioma OnPassive de ba na ye de na limit na ho na e be ma ye de no afadware nyina abo no bo sa eti ye be kan ye wie no me hwe video bi e fa OPA ho na ihu senia esi etie se ne bisi abodwuma nkasa eti kakra betimi aka ne se OPA no ye nkitahudi ekoso wadwuma mu na de ye de ba ne de etwa de oho ni nyina nti adwuma ko bia be pese obeyusu ye de ne bi nti se kakra betimi abo no mu an Mama Grace ye da sepa ne sanda brother jina Mike to sepa o se ne bisa abo
we nyina ya hepe na uti ayi $102 beka $79 na uti ayi ye suya de ye san benye sika ye san be start eni ye busuafo ye nya adaje ama ye bi ye busuya ye ya ye kun mudwane abe 2 months 3 months ye hu wo mo nyame ya adom ne ye kwa abonten a sika na eba no saa ta ma onya kwan na da ayi ka ne se wo da obichi bia wo miem ya computer so na se wo hwe de yekọ na wo rew sika obusuafo ompe we na opede OPS aho asem ye de ba mu ne binua so wo ha na wo se Ghana ni upanye fa Kenya ye bie no ye no ko bi mo ye naka OPS na ke ba ye no mi ko fa bo modern no wo ni Sister Linda ye bie na le fi okiwe ni e ba cho gbai Linda wa ha ọ na ye kiwe ne ne baby a ye do no ye de be ma no Michael so wa ha ọ na the presentation by it so what question bi o be so kan wo twi mo nkina mo wa igbo kase bi a o ye ready so kan binua o kan ye be jo so saa ta mgbe ye koye nim nti ye minim mpanyifo ye say ye be mo den ni ama ye product no ye nua no so ate ase eniti na ye de ye abusuafo enye de bia na ye be kase next week we dey betray mu next week wo be hu an say bia na ye papa na kasa kra pie a itimi nuanum misrem eye no kro bi ba me mbo ni din wo apese ohun nyame ya adoma ene na wo twibo moden na twiw downlines ni na ye be ka busa ne ma kese e ba se ye mfa kwa abontin kwa ye be ye busa aduma no itimi misrem bebe bi edu no mesa dia ma sister Linda na mpacho wakoso ye wejuma wo bra Linda nyamishra. So I'll call again our sister Q&A, Linda Ampedu, to give us the Q&A. So please, if you are here, if you have any question, kindly raise your hands and then we'll try as much as possible to answer your question. Thank you all for your cooperation.
Thank you very much, Mama Grace. Thank you, Brother Mike. That was so great presentation from you. Thank you very much. And thank you, Brother Edward, for also translating to our Twi, our language, for some of our brothers to understand what OPL is. So, Abusianfo, please, family, in case anyone have a question, please kindly raise your hand, and Brother Mike, our leaders are here to answer any question that you have. Abusianfo, so go a question be I want to say about the Enya Mike, everybody now, me pacho. Peja wonsa leaders bebre wa ha o mo ready say obebekwa o wasem bisan. So we are waiting for people to ask any question that you have, please. Abusianfo, please, more answer any question be more. Okay. Good. Sister Jane from Ghana, please unmute yourself and ask any question that you have, please.
Oh, okay. Michiache obia wo hoso. Dia me bisa no emfa de ayaye hu no de but ehia me pa. Bacho Ghana meeting na say ye benye hia na okay. Ebe so dia na ye hu. Meeting na senka in November no. Ebe okay, but your date ni your date ben.
But your date ni Brother Gabriel dear no ye on the 5th of November. And we are crab. And I think say 20th so yes sister Bakusu will be. But and only date and I'm not too sure, but I think say 20th. Nini na the babe to do and pacho. You best answer.
Me pacho you. Me da say.
I'm on pacho OPS no what do you say? Say nyame ya aduma ye be kwa bontin say obebi bi wadwumo. O hwe betimi aboa wo business awaba ye.
Sa pepe. Yina yeni aje say yina be ye ebusua baako. De bia yesua de foforo. Na eneso ye dade a o kire yen we no so kakra yesu ye piki wa.
Amen.
Me da se pa nyame kamo.
Okay, Sister Jane, yes, that's a Sister Faustina, please unmute yourself and ask your question, please. Sister Faustina.
Yo, mpenye for mpacho, me mama jo.
Yeah.
I am the pa, the papa ya chire ye ne die. Me opia no wo ho so. Na me nim say adwuma ye die. Ente nkrahye kakra pa na pese me de ba ye nuano mo nyina ene omo wo zoom isu se. Abre bia zoom bia edi betu ho bia bombo de ana join na de bia obesua de fufro. Se de be ya say ye launch ya na say wusu wo bibi ka ene say betimi aka OPS asem kakra achire obi. Enti say ye ba zoom ne de bia say ya ebeboa ye ama ya konkan. Ya papa ye da wase ne wa chire de wa ya ade ankasa. Nyame nhyira no onto nkwanem. Mama Grace nyame nhyira pa eni mpanyefo bia omo platform no so eni obi bia. Nyame nhyira bia.
Nyame nhyira so Nyankopon nhyira. Ye bra Gilbert ni mpanyefo ni bia. Ye da so abeta ye chi. Nyame nhyira no mo program bi but still our bomodin are connected to her. Nyame nya okese sister Faustina.
Amen mama.
Abusianfo mo koso Mr. Mo. Say obi mpacho wo bibi bu say bi mpacho wo. Auntie Faustina. Okay. Say we nuanom Robert Hammond de bia wo na abusa asem ene ye kambrofo bra. Wo so pe brofo kambrofo na eduru ho. Wo sha ade a we pere mo. Me hu so platform so. Linda, please go ahead.
Okay, so now we'll call on our sister Sophia. Sister Sophia, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sis.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, sis.
You all. And thank you all so much for what you are doing. And I ask the Lord to strengthen you.
Amen.
And give you more wisdom and knowledge. Amen. To lead us in everything. Amen. I have just a little question. And before the question, I'm thanking Daddy for the explanation of what he just did. Although I'm at work, but I still myself carry the phone everywhere. I don't want to miss anything this time around. Mm-hmm. But my network is not good. it's always on and off, on and off. Maybe before I come, something is gone. So I have to go to the back office. I don't know what to do. I keep touching things and stop not to destroy anything. So I want to ask if Mama Grace or any of Brajon, anybody who can really help me to get myself well, although I've done a lot of things, but it's like the OnPassive is more ahead because of my network. So it looks like I'm a little behind. So I'd like to catch up with everything. So I want to know how they can help me to catch up with what I want to know.
Mama Sophie, your problem
Yes,
is
sir.
just network connection. You have poor network connection.
Do I have what?
Do you have poor network connection?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so what do you want?
Yes, I use my phone to do everything. So that is my only problem. The internet, I changed my SIM to Horizon, and it looks like now everywhere I go, I'm able to get the internet a little, you see?
Yeah, so my question to you is, what do you want? So that we can help you.
I want to update myself because there are some of the things I've not gone in, like the products. I have my old nets, I have my old mail, I have old trim, and it's like I try to pick everything. Some of them are already done for me that I saw like last night. I was on it to catch up with stuff.
Okay, the advice I'll give you, Mama Sophie, where are you, in the US?
Yes, in the US, Worcester.
Perfect. So what I will tell you is, okay, we have so many people who do a lot in OnPassive. They do product reviews and things like that. I, for instance, I do product review every Sunday. Tomorrow we'll be having a session with another product.
Okay.
So if you just go to my YouTube channel, I think Mama Grace even have some of them on her YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So when you go to our YouTube channels, you will see all of them. Product review, O-mail, product review, O-chat, product review, O-peer, product review, O-D, O-domain, O-academy. So if you go there, you will see those products and you can take your time. When you are off work, you can watch their videos, 3 hours, 2 hours videos, just watching to educate yourself about it, right?
Okay. Okay.
Make
because I've signed the NDA and everything that needs to be signed. I've done all those things already.
Yes, I will send you on Mama Grace. Can we share information on the chat? I can put my own, then you put your own too, so that she can see our YouTube channel. She can go there.
No worries. The whole thing is
I have Mommy's YouTube channel.
Okay.
I go on it at times.
So that is a good way to learn by yourself, right? So then at that particular time, you may write down questions. Then when we come to a session like this, right?
Okay.
Because like from now, I've done all the products that are available in OnPassive. We finish it tomorrow. We audit. So from audit, next week, we'll be taking the question and answers every Sunday. So if you go through those products and you have any questions, bring them on Sunday and we'll talk about them.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mama.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Mama
Grace and everybody, thank you so much. But
You're
I'll
welcome.
call you, Mommy. Mama Grace, I'll call you.
Okay, darling. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bless you all.
You're welcome.
So, Brother Mike, thank you very much. And Sister Sophia,
Linda, thank you.
You are welcome, dear. So we have Sister Debbie, please. Sister Debbie, you want to say something?
Please, can I come in, sweetheart?
Yes, please, Mommy.
All right. I can see Sister Benny. Sister Benny, Dr. Benny, where are you? Dr. Benny, please come and say something, please. I know you are busy. Just come in and say something to our people, please.
Where is she going to?
You want to prepare some salad? I can see her.
No, she's not home. She's out of home.
Oh, okay. We
Speak,
can
Dr.
hear
Benny,
you.
you're muted.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Sister Grace, Mama Grace.
Yes,
thank you
dear.
for giving me this opportunity. Good afternoon to us here in United States. Good morning and good evening to each and everyone all over the globe. Engineer Mike, brother Engineer Mike. What can I say? Spectacular presentation.
Amen.
That's all I want to say. The reason I'm saying this is because you know what you're doing. You went to www.onpassive.com. You went and studied all the products. That is why Mama Grace decided to invite you. She invited you because she knows that you know your stuff.
Yes.
I want to say thank you for all that you're doing. And to tell you the truth, as one of our leaders told us, that you are an asset to this company. We respect you, we love you, and keep up the good work. Thank you, Mama Grace, for giving me this opportunity. My Ghanaians, brothers and sisters, hey, we are OnPassivians. That is all I want to say. I love you guys. And remember something that Mr. Ash told us. All, whether you're from Ghana, Cameroon, India, Togo, Chinese, or wherever, we are OnPassivian. We supposed to work as a family. I expect that to happen. And I'm praying for it to happen one day. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. God bless you so much. Love
God
you,
bless you,
sister.
sis.
All right. Madam Q&A, please go ahead. Sister Debbie, thank you. This woman, I always have find angels in OnPassive. In OnPassive, if you take your time and you pray, you will meet the right people. My sisters and my brothers, don't take it as a joke. We have a lot of angels in OnPassive. You just sit down, you see them coming, just pray to God, and God will direct you to the right people. All right, Sister Debbie, thank you, and Brother Mike. Again, my people from Ghana, I love you guys. They say, Mama Grace will never leave you. You see a friend is saying, say, yes, you move. I know they are brought me new car. I say, yes, you move. Say, you move. On the diverty. Sis, Edward, on Nigeria, and na Sister Chan, or Ghana. Sister Chan, call of you, or Ghana, Tina, Mumuno, or two or need your sister say first class was started, your lunch is so first class in Kwan, and or deco. Madam was say, Mama Faustina, Muni na Madam was say. Until Linda Pacho Coso, it was your family, Mamma Sasso. Miss Robomodiana from who good to her, and your friend about Adrian, when we are Mama Debbie.
Okay, Sister Debbie, please. You can just talk now, dear.
And yet, Debbie Pacho be a pajanis.
I'm digesting 2 years. I have to digest it first.
Because you have raised your hand. Okay, then
No,
we'll call
yes,
on...
no. I was just saying the first time I spoke, I said Twi is a Romance language. That hasn't changed. So when I hear it, every word of it is like a poem being written to me. I can translate it into music.
Thank you.
Yes, I wanted to speak. First of all, to thank Mama Sophia for her concern. But most importantly, I also wanted to say, I never like to speak in any forum after Sister Benny, because she has that energy in her that I could never want to follow her in any forum we are together. But it's a blessing because it inspires each and every one of us. But most importantly, I just wanted to say, when I heard Mama Sophia's concern about not being able to reach somewhere, that's why I raised my hand, and to say this is the right place for you to be, because we have someone here. Brother Michael Ojontambia is sick, but he is here. He is talking and coughing and sneezing in between his presentation. This is the spirit of OnPassive. You either have it or you don't. And if you're a founder and you have that spirit, the way we all who are so passionate and blessed to still be hanging around and still be talking and smiling, we are all so awesomely blessed to have one only Germ with us. He dedicates this time. I heard him in the Indian and all the other panels, the Somaliland, and he is everywhere. He does not sleep, and he is here with us. So we should be blessed that we have him, and we should not be hesitating at any time at all to reach out to him through Mama Grace or anybody or directly to him. We are blessed, and thank you so much, because all what you talked about, I am in the middle of all of this, and in my career with a couple of my project management things, I could not overemphasize on my staff using PPE and everything you had in that presentation. So I tell you, anyone who does not know what he's talking about, please talk to us, because we've been through it, trying to get those products from one to the other, getting to the HR and to coordinate all of them. And for OnPassive to have this for us is an added value. And for one of our own brothers to have the knowledge to go and comb this out, fish it out and bring and share with us, we are honored. And we hope, Brother Michael, regardless of what you do, you have to make a promise here that regardless of where you go, once every month, you'll be with us on this forum. Minimum once every month.
Yeah.
I need to hear you.
I will try, Sister Debbie. Even if I don't go, Mama Grace will be on my case. So
of course, now I'll come and pick you.
That's why I want to have witnesses. I see Sister Benny is there smiling, because we have witnesses. All the angels of this forum will be chasing you once every month to come back and do something, even if we do not understand. It takes a while for people who do not have your background to learn. So I don't want to take too many people's time, but I just want to say we value you, we value your knowledge and what you've taken time to share with us, and we look forward to getting more, because that's all we're here for. Thank you. And back to you, Sister Linda.
Thank you very much, Sister Debbie. That was so great. Yeah, thank you. So now we'll call on Brother Robert Hammond. Brother Robert, please unmute yourself and just give us something.
Drew.
I feel a Drew. Camera.
Yeah, Drew. Yes, Brother Mike. Because some people, when they speak English, then they got a headache. So today, I think you are ready to give some medicine. Oga Mike, you are too much. Hey, Oga Mike. Thank you so much. As we are saying, Oga Mike, this your presentation, even though I didn't come early, and along the line also I lost the network, and I was the one that was complaining. And later on, when I came back, I found out that the presentation was already finished, and our brother Edward summarized it for us. The little that I get, no, you are too much. And as our mama also said, now the minimum in 1 month, we're going to be in need of you here. But my own, I think, is going to be 2 weeks. Please, we need you. And we don't even want to leave you anywhere. Even when you are eating, please just come. Even when it's a eba or a goosey or whatever that you are eating, please, we need you here. You must come.
Yeah, bro, I'm here to serve you all. Like I say, Mama Grace will not let me be. So
yes,
like a pack. She calls me anytime that she wants to call me. She just pick her phone and just call me brother, you know. So I have to respond to her all the time. Thank you. I'll be here for you guys. No worries. I'm ready to serve you all. Thank you.
That's great. Yeah, God bless you. And I think I am also going to take it upon myself to teach you tree.
I have to learn tree. Why not?
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Okay. Brother
Okay.
Robert, thank you very much.
You're
So we
welcome.
have here, okay.
Right.
Mr. Prosper, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Mr. Prosper.
Thank you very much. In fact, I don't have any question. My name is Prosper Sam from Ghana, Accra, and I'm very happy to be part of you. In fact, before I speak in tree, Engineer Mike, whether you like it or not, all the commendation we are giving it to you, you deserve it. So allow us to give it to you. In fact, some of you, our leaders, it has been our heart desire when we are talking to you, mouth to mouth, voice to voice, which we are expecting one day we see our face to face and we will talk. We are very grateful for your presentation, OPA.
Yeah, Mama Grace have to take me to Accra. I'm going with her.
Of course, we are going.
Remember, also, I'm not only this IT person, I'm also a civil engineer. Okay, so if you people have like construction projects, I can always.
Yeah, our all blessing is in.
All right.
It's going to help us a lot to do some construction thing, and yeah, we just keep quiet. We just talk, you know. But this is it. We have a lot of people. Big gurus are in there. Mr. Prosper, thank you so much.
Okay, yes, Mr. Prosper, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Papa.
Okay.
Do you have any question? I didn't even ask in case you have any question, Mr. Prosper.
Yes, actually, I don't have any question, all because, like we used to say, OnPassive has already been on the top. So whenever you come to a meeting, it is climbing higher. So what I would tell my colleagues over here, that in fact, we should continue and to tell our friends that those who are not coming to webinars and meetings, they are missing a lot.
Yeah.
We don't want them to be on the ground and the top. Thank you very much for all of you and the great work you are doing. We deserve all the yes. Thank you very
Brother
much.
Prosper. Thank you very much. So we have here Mr. Alfred from US. Mr. Alfred, please unmute yourself, sir.
That is Dream Team. Dream Team are here. Thank you so much, brother, for joining us. Please go ahead.
Mama Grace. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. What about yourself?
Yeah, I missed the webinar because I was somewhere. The network the network wasn't cooperating with me. I missed Engineer Mike's presentation. Engineer Mike, I'm talking to you particularly. It's been a while. I've been trying to see I can reach you. Fortunately, Mama Grace has called you to me. Know that I'm your Calgarian brother. I moved here a couple of years down. I was living in Calgary, so I will want you and I to touch base on some issues in Calgary.
No worries, bro. Just if you have Mama Grace's number or Sister Debbie or Dr. Benny, they all have my numbers. You can get my number from them.
Yeah, I'll reach out to you. I mean, that's a good job, bro.
No worries, we're together. I mean, I'm here to serve you all. Okay, I'll just put my number there on please, but don't Mama Grace need to give you an approval before you people.
The whole thing is my chat. I close my chat.
Okay,
because people were doing
Mama
some smuggle inside, so I closed it.
No worries. So any person that wants
don't worry. When I need it, I'll get it. I know I can get it, but you know.
Okay, you have to pay dollars to me, you
know.
Mama Dollar say you need to pay for it.
Dollars.
Well, no, not a big deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, yeah, I will go back and watch the whole thing because I was somewhere. I tried to come in, it didn't work out for me. The network was so bad. Yes.
But thank you for your time, brother. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. We have to always come here, you know.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome there.
Yeah.
Okay, brother. Thank you very much. So we have brother Amua Stephen. Brother Stephen, please unmute yourself, please.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, please.
Honorable panels. We thank you very much for the good job you are doing. And my question about OPS is, someone who doesn't have any business or say like an ordinary person, how can OPS help such a person?
Okay.
This is my question. Thank you very much.
Very good. So OPA, let's remember that OPA is an internal communication platform, right? So you can create an OPA group just for your own OnPassive friends. Me, Mama Grace, Brother Edward, Sister Linda, Sister Debbie McConkie, McCormick, and Dr. Benny. Just make a group. Sister Sophia, just make a group of internal communication. So you create a group of your peers. Peer means friends, right? So be friends, so we can do it internally. And remember also, OPA will be one of those monetized platforms that you will need to activate, okay, to buy the product before you can monetize it, right? So if you monetize, if you want to get it, you will pay for the subscription and buy the package that includes it. And remember, OnPassive is a subscription-based business. So once you subscribe, the company will start sending traffic to your platform, and that traffic will it will generate income to you because people will come to buy. Traffic just means people coming to your website and buy, right? And remember, it's not only traffic OnPassive is sending to your website, it's targeted traffic, okay? Targeted traffic, that means people who are looking for specific products. OnPassive will send, remember, our CEO says, every platform, every appliance that is on this earth, okay, we have their IP addresses, the ones that have already been made. So he will be sending out marketing campaigns to people's phones. So people who will be looking for instance, an email platform, they can come and subscribe and see OMail, which is free. People who are looking for an audiovisual platform, which is OConnect, they can come there and they will have a 90 days of trial. They try it. If they like it, they buy it. And once they buy it, they are under you, right? You will make some income. So if you buy OPA, you pay for the production of to get OPA, you pay for subscription of OPA, you will have it as a product. But even if you don't want to use it, it will help you to generate income, right? So again, like I say, if you don't have no business, you can decide even just in your house, your brothers, your family, your sisters, your children, you can create a peer OPA group just for you people to communicate internally, right? So it will help every person who is on the business, offline business, online business, OPA is there. And remember again, you need to get it. If you get it, okay, you pay for the subscription, you own the product. If that you use it or you don't use it, no matter how. But when people come to your website now, and if they buy OPA, it will monetize from that. You will have commissions from it. Are we good, Stephen?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Engineer Mark. Thank you very much. God bless
Welcome,
you.
Bro.
Okay.
God bless you.
Okay, Brother Stephen, thank you very much. And Brother Mike, thank you very much for answering our brother. So we have here Sister Franklin. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. Franklin. Please, Franklin.
Hello.
Oh, brother. Okay, brother.
Yes, Frankie.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I salute all of you for the great work you are doing.
You're welcome.
I have to digress a little from the topic you're treating today. but at least you can bear with me. The guy who introduced us to OnPassive, and we, some of us are now founders, has never been giving us updates. Myself, I've been on the platform, and sometime past about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I'm offline a little. So I don't know what transpired, especially concerning the ID, the founder's ID. Since we came in, at least myself, when I came in, I didn't do anything about it, but reading on the Telegram, I realized that we need to do some signing and do some corrections. Is my time expired for doing all those things? That is my question.
Okay, Brother Franklin, thank you for your question. So the first thing that you need to know is like, I want to thank you for being there and trying to be engaged, right? Because if you are not engaged, you will lose out. Our big brother, Papa Africa, say you snooze, you lose. So it has come to that time that everybody needs to be 100% engaged. You know why? You can just get up in the morning and OnPassive is launched. You know why? Because we are there. So we don't want to miss those moments. So remember again, our back office is the first, okay? Back office is the first what? Line of truth, okay? The first line of truth, the first thing that you need to ever consult, it will always give you information is the back office, right? So what I will tell you, sometimes some things are documented in the back office. Like when we have the CEO, we have a meeting with the CEO, people always write summary, okay? So there's a team that always does the summary. Then they will send out their recordings as well. So what we need to know is that is that moment. Now, if they did not send you any email for you to resign your NDA, remember, you cannot get into your back office without signing the NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, right? So, but when you sign up your NDA, you'll be able to see everything that is in your back office, right? Now, if you sign an NDA, then you see your back office, then you are fine. But if the support send you an email telling you that, oh no, Franklin, please, we need you to resign your email, your NDA. That's why you have to go and resign your NDA. Okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
Now, if they did not send that up till now, when you sign your NDA, know that you are fine.
Good.
But another thing that our CEO schooled us about is that we should go in the back office and sign in for those products. Okay? If you don't sign in for the products, you will not be able to test them, to beta test them. And some of those products were the O-Mail, O-Network, which is a tiny little portion of O-Net. Then you have as well O-Trim. So those are the ones that we were playing with, O-Desk and O-Staff. So if you have not signed all those products, right? There is a slip. When you click on the product, it will bring out like how the NDA comes to you. It is just a code of conduct of using our products that you will not use it in any malicious way and things like that. So you need to go to attest, read it out, attest to the information, then you sign it. So when you sign it, you will just write your name there. So then you will be able to play with that product. So remember, as the founders, we have the priority to beta test our product. What's beta testing? We will be playing with that products, and that products will generate some data. That data will be used by our data scientists to analyze, okay, that product. Okay, so it is a good thing for us. I've never been in a company to be testing this before, but in OnPassive, I'm a proud founder and I am doing beta testing, and I love it because we're showing also people how to use that back office, how to use those products, O-Mail, O-Trim, O-Dex, O-Tracker, O-Dex, sorry, O-Staff, So it's a whole big session. Excuse me. So if you have not done that yet, go and sign in for those products, okay?
All right. I'll try and do that, and then the next webinar that I don't know when it's coming. Is it next Saturday or tomorrow?
So where do you live?
Tomorrow we have webinar. Tomorrow we have webinar. The free one is every Saturday, and tomorrow the French and English is also coming on from 11. That is 5 o'clock in our time here, Europe, to 1 o'clock in US time. So please, I'll send the link. I'll share the link.
All right.
Okay, Mama Grace, good job. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, bro.
Bye.
Thank you.
Please, Brother Franklin, are you okay?
He's gone. He said it's okay.
Good. Then we have here Brother Stephen Fete from Ghana. Please unmute yourself, Brother Fete. Stephen.
Family, thank you.
Stephen Fete, please.
Stephen.
Mr. Stephen.
Hello, Mama.
Yes, please.
Benjamin. Mama, good evening.
Problem.
Good afternoon. Good morning. Oh, baby, I'll be a show. Mama Grace, we are abasubo and I'm a day ball and in Penifoni, winning Penifoni. And engineer Mac, Medina Chatia, you follow the pa, Yanya or had a
Engineer Mark, did you hear what the brother said? He said he's been following you for a long time. And he's blessed that he sees you here today in Ghanaian community.
Well, everywhere that Mama Grace pushed me, I'm going with her. So I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you. So, and the other Mr. Edward, and so you done I say, I want church room. Ama me odi come in your lunch, but me the first person I make creative group and I'm name and go for wedding come on. And to my Grace, I was born a made ball. I go on share with you, my way, OnPassive community. I mean,
Amen.
Yes.
Nyankopɔn to nhyira wo ne wabusua meda mo ase ne mo mpaebɔ ɛne mo anhyɛ mo nkɔ so mo yere mo ho na me sɛ Nyankopɔn ɔma yɛ brɛ no ɛnyɛ pa ɛsɛ meda mo ase why.
Brother Stephen, thank you very much. So we have here Sister Lina. Sister Lina, please unmute yourself.
Bye, dear.
Bye, bro.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody.
Good evening, sis.
I'm not sis, so I'm an old lady.
Auntie Pocho.
Good evening, Mama. Musuku baby, and I'm going to call you.
Love you, Ma.
Nobody or passive, I shall me call. Now, what come of Acadamentia? And then I say, oh, Pierre, no, so I did.
Auntie, your products in the back. Who said to say you have a carbon thing? Yes, I just said, your man,
project manager. Man about project manager. No, dear brother, or brother, Miss Sakuranya should be here. Or passive also. Media trans 70 minutes. I'm so young, papa. Yet, Lonchano who should be a metro. And you know, oh, yes, and so I become there. Then, yeah, me Masai in there for a old mail. And Niakani, you know, but all staff there, Masai, because me money back here, all staff with you many be or ye be.
I will learn part of 1 minute too, Mama. Okay.
I will also or HR. You know, I can say, oh, they are saying to talk
some questions.
Me doing come up papa to have me pedid.
So
we know yeah,
I won't patch out with a cafra mama. Bibi a beto bia no ye papa ba be patch. There was see a tuaka deɛ yɛ free no ne nyinaa nyame yɛ adom a meeting ɛtɔ so no de bɛba enti mpatwɔ mu yɛhwɛ animu na ɛboɔ so sika a wɔsi etua so ɔbɛba bɛka akyerɛ yɛ enti mo obi akomantu
sisi anya akyekyere ma adwene abɔpɔ any activation fee say ya when family ntam na yɛ ntam na yɛ
anti enche ɛna enye huhu sa why enye huhu sa anti kan akoma to yɛ mpatwɔ
yo mate
nyame hyira ma
my idea hwi amudi abeti amunkua menkua na menkyira mudi ba ɛwɔ
mpatwɔ ane yɛn nyinaa sani ɛbɛyɛ obi abetumi akasa enti deɛ de ba yɛ sister patient
to bobrafo bebrebe amukan ya me ne mu na course school no
awo me patwɔ fa kyɛ yɛn na yɛ product no yɛ pɛsɛ ama yɛ krom fo nso hu eniti na yɛ papa ne wɔ ha no sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ obi a na wakyerɛ mu wɔ twi mu kakra bɛ nyame yɛ adɔ ne yɛ de kɔ abɔnten a enema ne nyɛ ba abɔnten a saa OPS yi ɛka wɔ brɔfo mu no na ɛno asa aka wɔ twi mu enti mi sɛ nyame bɛyɛ abɔnten
edwuma mo yɛ ne de ɛdi o
Erade kan ho
me da mase bebre
yo mama ese adase
yo mama yedase pa thank you very much. Okay. Dr. Patience, welcome. Please, you have mute yourself. Please unmute yourself.
Dr. Patience is
not sorry, my dear sister, brother. I just want to greet you people. I was traveling. I got to South Carolina. I was on the call, but just quiet. I saw the wonderful presentation that our brother did. OPL, thank you. I was just listening, but at least I've got to my destination. So let me greet the house. Well, thank you, my Ghanaian brothers and sisters. This is me. I'm here, as always, just engaging and telling you guys that we should keep doing what we're doing and keep getting engaged and just keep getting ready for the next phase. Let's make sure everything is ready. Let's do what your leaders have been saying. Make sure our profile is up to date. Make sure we have our invoice engaged, downloaded and kept somewhere safe. Please keep all your record. You know, when you transition, our brother Michael always say we went from O-founders to Go-founders and went to OBS, right? When you move things around, sometimes things can drop, not because of anything, that's just programming. So let's make sure if you have multiple accounts, all your invoice has been downloaded, saved somewhere, so that if anything, little wrinkle happens, it's a wrinkle. It will be fixed very fast because you can prove that this is my account. Yeah. So you need to win it, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Brother Mike, for that presentation. Thank you, Sister Grace, for having us here every Saturday. I see all the leaders in the house. I don't want to be calling your names. You know yourself. I see Sister Debbie smiling as always. Welcome. Thank you, Brother Edward, Sister Anita. I am here. I just wanted to say I am here. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister. Thank you so much. Antoinette, you are in the house. Where are you? Antoinette, please. Please say something to us.
Where's Anita? Where did Anita go to? I'm not seeing her anymore.
Anita is not feeling well.
Oh, okay.
He's having fever. He just texted me that he's having fever now. So he logged out. Anita, get well soon because next week, our big father is coming here. So you get well because that one.
I'm here. I'm just sick. So I'm listening to everything. I'm listening to everything.
You have to get well soon though, because next week that prophet is coming. And I can't take it. If not, Sister Debbie will come in.
If not, Sister Debbie is going to interpret in Twi, right?
That's it. Okay. Sister Impachoka say.
Okay. Friends and family, please. If anyone still have something to ask, please kindly raise your hand, since our leaders are all here to answer any question that you have. So we will question be I want to ask you. Your leaders were how you pen for her. If I'm a show, Mumpeja Monsa, let me be a Monte Aseno or Mumboa Monsa. Please.
Okay. So Obia man in Sasua. We have for Bibiki to be a making sure Mr. Well, I won't download the way, you know, where contracts now sign, you know. Me our profile no so and an sister patient take can ube who invoice ube who document as a who invoice Mr. Oda training na the go your friend is saying ube one mana and here can enti ahia will be an offer pen driver data near a year kesia no what training na so wo the internet cafe ubet me printing na out now they are too fast so because ochine bi enye ye yi kra ye movie ni kra na obi beda no wan sorry a obi nim de ekọ would kita sa de no ha afebo da so wo enyira nko ba bia nti ebusuafo ye ana mo ahye ne so nyame ya adon a da se na ye san wa ha bio mo a mo hwe wo YouTube nyankopon hyira ye channel no ene ye platform we ye twi ye nkran ye igbe kasa bia ye ka wasase so no ye ka bi wa ha nyame ya adon de ba na onipa ko wantimi an translate oni ha agese ye dojo be ni nyina ne ye behwe se nyame ya adon ebetime yiwa no sister Anita nyame hyira brother Edward nyakopon ye okese fiti anopa Alfred ukwa sorry pa e wan ma wan di asan betena 2 hours time okọ anti Debbie sister Linda bitimi bubodi ni nyina menya de wodi hu mo fa ncheme ansa na sister Faustina brother your brother wa Ghana Gilbert meet and greet me on the 5th of next month. It was for ya mon share so. And sana Mr. Ash maame wa Ghana and America no akwatena Ghana no. Joe your friend say Joe we was the refini dey no. Joanda. Ono so dey no 20th. I think 20th of December. Or see wa ti ben is Legon bra. Na ye hwe ball no na mo chele na ye yi we say be ba YouTube anti me nua no mo hye ni nyina so mo nko support brother Edward brother Gilbert say do one ya so so ya ta oba mu a mo be hu yen e wo Ghana life me ne Linda eni ni kunu ye do airport a be frɛ mo afei so me hu say ye bra ba kwa manisa so ye ta amane kɔ ye be ma 2 minutes Mr. Robert
yeah
come on Pacho, mama 2 minutes. Nekasa.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think I'm not going to take care about until 2 minutes. 20th November is also going to be my birthday, so I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. So, yeah, that's what I want to tell people. That 20th.
This is the 20th November birthday. Here and there.
Anyway.
November will be a very good month for us too.
Yes.
On the 17th of November will make me 2 years in OnPassive.
Yeah.
You see
my 2 years anniversary with OnPassive is November 17th.
Yes.
Wow.
So November 17th, I'll be 2 years in OnPassive. So November month, everybody who has anything November connection. Oh man, we are the winners.
And I'm going to have my 3 years. My 3rd year is going to be November 14th.
Perfect. Wow. So we have the November connection. You have a birthday, you have your anniversary. Wow.
All right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you,
So
brother.
thank you.
Happy birthday in advance. All right. Our family, thank you all so much for joining. We thank you for your support for the Ghanaian community. Thank you all. May God bless you and keep you all. May God protect you. This coming month, may the month of November favor you. Wherever you step your foot to, may the month of November bring you joy. May the month of November be the month you have never experienced in your life. When you are a founder, I know there's a great day coming and there's going to be a shake. We say an earthquake is coming. We are done for today, but I can see people are still raising their hands.
Mitchell, I'll come and say November is my anniversary for OnPassive as well.
Time, you know.
Mommy, yeah, the battle platform. So, why?
Okay.
I mean, sure. It's me, you know, Ghana. Yeah, brand, no, and I was seeing who's on the 5th, but time on the the better platform. So, your best and their 2 Telegram platform is with Mr. Ayana Mashan. So, Yamin Shiro Bibia, a Radintin and Mamo, no Yamokasi, or Moban. November, yeah, you remu. Awurade ma November nye November sonko o mabrabo mu. Onhwe mo so, onfa mo kra nsie. Omani si mo yie se de esi mo kra yie no. Na watwi bia ye wo ha, mesra mo nya adade amomra. Nyame ya adoma, memenda. Ye papa kese bi pa oba ye platform so. Eye memenda. Iti mesra so wo bi a wada nyane no. Se koba se ni se ye de call life plan because ye be busa ansem, ebusa sikasem. Iti mesra so wo ho a bomoden na frɛ wo nua bi no meka ho na enyefe. Don't you must ata maybe this year but bra Michael nyame enhyira wo papa Mike Ojan Tambia the dino and then me bo ho tons and I will no so. Mike, God bless you. May God keep you. May God protect you and your family. May the God favor you. Sister Debbie, I'm always praying, sorry family, but that's the way I am. Sorry, okay, forgive me. Again, all of you, not I cannot mention name. Each and every one of you, I push you in blessing and may God favor you all in Jesus' name. We have to mute ourselves and say we are all in it to win it, right? Because we are done for today. So family, please unmute yourself and just say, we are all in it to win it. Let me
We are all in it
Thank you.
Brother
Bye,
Mike.
Linda.
Bye.
Anita, everybody, bye.